Such Vidiocy.
No, I don't want to go back around.
So this is also the first game to introduce health and missile refills. I can tell you the original Metroid didn't have those. I want to know where Metroid actually ranks within the Nintendo series.
What do you mean in terms of sales or like critic scores?
Yeah, probably sales.
I mean, sales aren't always the best indicator of the quality of the game.
That's not a bad indicator.
Or even the popularity of the game, necessarily. No, Samus, you dumbass!
The top series
Samus!
Is Mario, but that includes all the spin-offs, of course.
Okay, for some reason Samus can't jump all of a sudden. There's some weird physics on that Metroid larva.
No, I'm not sure how accurate this thing is. There's some random video game sales wiki, so take it with a grain of salt.
Well, I'd like a lot more than just a grain of salt, or it's just gonna be underflavored.
It says first is Mario, then Pokemon, then the Wii series, like Wii Play, Wii Sports, odd series to count.
Well,
then
I mean,
Zelda.
Those are some high-selling games.
Yeah, Wii Sports is like an insanely high-selling game.
Although, to be fair, if it's a pack-in title, I mean, should that even count? Because you're not really buying the game, you're buying the console.
I don't know.
Kind of a gray area. Hey, bro. Did my missile just go down?
Maybe? This only takes like 5 missiles. And then after Zelda is Animal Crossing with about half the sales. Then Smash Bros.
So I could blow these up in some places, but not everywhere. That's interesting.
Yes. Then Donkey Kong, Kirby, Game & Watch? I refuse to believe this. Show me Game & Watch is above Brain Age, Yoshi, and Splatoon, and Metroid. Yeah, no. Goodbye, I'm leaving this.
Okay, that thing just has way too big of a hitbox.
Best-selling video game franchises. I'm sure Metroid is not gonna be that high. It's like I want to say Metroid is like a really good seller, but I know it's not like an insanely good seller.
I need some help or a save point.
Oh, Metroid is barely on the Wikipedia page for best-selling game franchises. Because it only goes to games with over 20 million.
I thought there was a Metroid over here, and I really don't want to fight them right this second.
And Metroid has 21 million. What's funny thing, it even says here, Metroid Prime Mastered has 1.09 million. So without Metroid Prime Remastered, Metroid would not be on this list.
So there's gonna be a Metroid over here too, man. I can't deal with the Metroids right now. Why haven't I found any energy tanks yet? Do energy tanks just not exist in this game?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they do. Need a save point and some energy.
I mean, I know where a save point is, but it's fairly far back.
Eep, eep.
You know, I don't need your little me comments. You're really not helping.
I apologize. Sand. Are you going back to the heal point?
You got a problem with that?
No.
I mean, like, what would you do?
Go back to the heal point.
Darn it. Have you ever seen, and I'm sure it exists even if you haven't seen it, have you ever seen a hitless run of a Metroid game?
No, but I have not looked out for them.
I would think they would not be super common. I feel like Metroid's a game you're just going to take damage in. It's just the nature of the game. And I mean, I guess all games are like that to a degree, but there are some games that just seem to lend themselves to being hitless.
It depends. Are you good at it?
Even people who are really good at Metroid, and I've seen people who are really good at Metroid play Metroid, they still take a fair amount of damage. It's just the way the game's built.
Of course in speedruns, the content you take damage.
Yeah, well, I don't watch that, but even just watching like regular players, but who are good at the game, it's just, like I say, it's just not a game that's really designed for you not to take damage.
I mean, yeah. But the same could be said about Zelda. That's the reason you get so many hearts or energy tanks and so many armor upgrades. And because you gotta take damage.
I feel like a hitless run of Zelda would be easier than a hitless run of Metroid.
Okay, but what's harder? A swordless one of Zelda or a beamless one of Metroid?
I think a beamless run of Metroid would be impossible.
Technically... Well, probably the original Metroid. Honestly, Metroid 2 might be the only one where it might be possible. And that's because you start with missiles. But even that, it would be insanely difficult. Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do for Metroid Month?
No, it won't be possible in the original Super Metroid. Because you need to get bombs at least. But to get bombs, you have to go back through the space pirates. I have no idea. In which games it would even be possible. Can tell you Metroid Prime would be possible. If in any games it would be possible.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Kinda sucks how those guys don't drop any health.
Yeah. Guess I'll go back to the health refill again.
Yeah, we will need an energy tank.
Because I did such a poor job fighting them.
I'm in Metroid's End Zone. 4 or whatever.
Yeah, there's 2 left. And I'm pretty sure I know where one of them is.
Nice. Need Spider Ball.
These enemies in this section right here reminds me of Clash at Demon Head.
Nice.
You like Clash at Demon Head, right?
Yes.
Really good game.
I think this is also the first Metroid game where you can combine your beams. That's one of the biggest problems I have with the original Metroid. There's no beam combinations.
Ugh. Okay, Dylan. It was an early Nintendo game. I mean,
I know.
It's still a real. Just because some of the games that came after it are better or more technologically advanced doesn't make it a bad game.
Well, of course, I started with the best game in the... not the best game. I started with one of the best games, and then went on to the best game.
So what do you think the best game is?
Super Metroid.
Oh, well, what'd you start with?
Fusion.
Oh. See, I thought you started with Super Metroid.
No, Fusion was my first.
That's where you confused me.
I confusioned you. I apologize, that was a bad point. I don't remember how I got Fusion. I didn't know I bought it on the Wii U. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it was on sale or something. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm a 10-year-old with cash. I have no idea how old I was. Probably like 10. When did Wii U come out?
We got ours in 2013. That's not the, it's not the one you just bought fairly in the last couple of years, is it?
What?
Fusion.
No.
I remember you bought something not that long ago.
I bought some of the Castlevania games.
No. It was a Metroid thing. It might have been multiple games.
The Prime Trilogy.
I don't remember now. I just remember you looking for it and you were excited to buy it.
I did buy that.
Something you had to get a digital code for.
It might have been the Prime Trilogy.
At least the enemies are still gone. That's nice.
Yeah, honestly, the Wii U does have a really good selection of games. People always say it has a not great selection. It's like, maybe it doesn't have good third-party games, but since when has Nintendo been known for its third-party games?
Yeah, really. I love the Wii. I think the Wii is a great console.
Tell me, are you gonna buy a Switch to play Call of Duty, or are you gonna buy a Switch to play Zelda, Metroid, Mario? It's like, yeah, it does have other good games, especially the Nintendo Switch.
I'm not even sure how that last one happened.
It has a good selection on the eShop, but it's like, yeah, first-party games on Nintendo's main thing.
Oh my god, why am I not able to get in that hole all of a sudden?
I have no idea. I swear to God, if it turns out there's an alternate path we were meant to take for the spider ball.
Well, you said this game was linear, Dylan. This was the next place to go.
Fairly linear. It's linear by section. It's like, it's kind of like Mario 64 or something, where there's a bunch of different areas that are more open. Well, of course, Mario 64, you're more open to what area you can go to.
Say you fall down in them, and then you can't, like, jump fully out of them.
It's kind of like Zelda dungeons. There's like a bunch of different dungeons, and that's the areas. But the dungeons themselves are more open.
Oh my god, is there not a Metroid here?
Guess we'll find out when you
There
experience
isn't.
the room.
Huh.
Well, there's another room. I think it's a Metroid, yeah. The Metroid fights in this game definitely do not have much to them. One more Metroid in the area. Well, it seems like there's nowhere else to go this way. Maybe there was a multiplayer way to go. I wonder what all the items in this game are. Yeah, we'll find out. I know something like the spider ball only appears in like the Prime games after this. I don't think it actually ever appears in another mainline Metroid. Because not in Super, not in Fusion. Not in Dread. I mean, of course it's in Samus Returns, but that's because it's a remake.
Okay, so I've been across, that was where the other Metroid was, and then it was kind of a dead end.
Oh, power bombs in this game? I doubt it, honestly.
Nothing more to do to the left here. You know, I've been across there, that's where I fought the one Metroid twice.
I doubt the Game Boy could handle power bombs.
The real question is, could the Power Glove handle power bombs? I mean, nothing there, so I guess it is back.
Playing Metroid with the power glove.
I'm pretty sure I've literally done that.
Seems like hell.
I had the Power Glove and Metroid, and I'm pretty
Metroid
sure...
is honestly a hard game.
Pretty sure that was done. Okay, but just because something's hard doesn't make it bad.
I have never said they were in Metroid is bad. I have repeatedly said it's a good game.
If you're saying that it's minor Game Boy sequel is better than it, you're saying it's bad.
Okay, this is a good game.
This is a solid game.
Don't act like this game is garbage.
I never said it was garbage, but it ain't anything to write home about.
You're acting like it's like if a Game Boy game can be better than it. It's like Game Boy games are good, man.
Game Boy games are solid little games, but they're not in-depth NES
Do not diss
or
the Game Boy.
Super Nintendo game. You never even owned a Game Boy, so don't even talk to me about Game Boy. You had a Game Boy Advance. That is not the same thing.
I owned Game & Watch Gallery 4 for the Game Boy. That's like the only original Game Boy game. I don't know why we have it. Why do we have Game & Watch Gallery 4?
I think somebody gave it to us.
It's like the only original Game Boy game we had until Alex bought a Game Boy or whatever and we got Rugrats.
I also have Super Mario Land.
Oh yeah. When did we get that?
I bought it because it was like my favorite Game Boy game.
I completely forgot about that. Also a good game. Its sequel is bad though.
Oh, I love Super Mario Land. I mean, it's not anything spectacular, but it's a
Super
super fun little game.
Super Mario Land 2 specifically. Better than the original Mario Bros.
Yeah, I wouldn't really argue with that. I mean, I think the original Super Mario Bros. Is a much more important game in the history of
its
gaming.
Game Boy sequel is better than it, then it must not be a very good game.
It's not the sequel to Super Mario Bros. It's the sequel to Super Mario Land.
But still. It's a Game Boy game, so. And it's a sequel.
But you're twisting
So
my
not
words
direct.
now.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a direct sequel or not.
It's a completely different series.
So? Then you go like around the temple.
I'm not sure.
Honestly, even to the save points make this game better.
You can have a feature that is better than something in the other game, and that doesn't necessarily make the whole game better.
Makes it way more convenient. I can tell you that.
You know, this is why I don't like playing games with you anymore. All you want to do is shit all over anything that matters.
I like the original Metroid.
And this is over where I got bombs.
It's definitely an enjoyable game. And I recognize that it is a very important game. Without it, none of these games would even exist.
I think the original Super Mario Bros. Is a more important game than the original Metroid.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's the most important video game of all time.
Potentially.
I mean, I know it wasn't the first, but it was sort of what...
The revival.
Hey!
Oh, it shoots at you. That's all it is. I think that's stinking off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe need Spider Ball.
Maybe, but I haven't found it yet.
Spider Ball, Spider Ball.
Let you
Don't
climb
ever
up
spider
a wall.
Yeah, you did that way, bro.
You know what? Here, expert, you take it.
Fine, I will take it. Back in the temple.
Yeah, so where's this other Metroid?
That's anything you missed too.
Metroid, other Metroid.
In the beam room. Can I jump off the beam guy? Can I make this jump? Can I jump? Nothing there. Oh, there isn't something bombable here, is there? Oh. There's a secret passage above him.
I feel so stupid now.
That's odd! Oh, there's an energy tank behind it!
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
That's a very odd place to put a secret passage. Oh, I can't go up there. I probably need Spider Ball to go up there. I think Spider Ball is one of the early upgrades you get. Oh, I think there's another Metroid over here. Just something tells me. You know, probably the best thing Samus Returns and then Metroid Dread did was add a morph ball button. If you want to be technical, I think that was technically done aim to all first. Because it came out slightly before Samus Returns. Oh, that's Spider Ball. I thought that was a health refill. How do I activate it? Oh, is that how I do it? Oh, you press down to activate Spider Ball. Interesting. Spider Ball is definitely a bit wonky to control.
Wonky ball, wonky ball. Dylan's got a wonky ball.
Man, I wonder what that Metroid it said that is. I'm sure I won't see it anytime soon. And then I never saw it. Oh, I don't. Oh god. I'm stuck. What? Spider Ball, what are you doing? Spider Ball, this is why you like never play it again. I mean, you have to admit, Samus at least feels a bit better playing this game.
Not much.
You don't think she feels better?
No.
I have no idea where to find this Metroid. I'm gonna start crawling up the wall.
I remember an area like this in Metroid. Another Metroid 2 remake.
Oh, there's the Metroid. Oh, fuck. Select the missiles. That's not hitting? Are you serious?
Yeah, I found underneath to be the best way to shoot.
Oh, I guess that's all for this area then. How many areas are there? There's still multiple endings in this game, like in the first one. Remember the Cinder? That's kind of like a Metroidvania staple. Even Simon's Quest had it.
Uh-huh.
The later Castlevania games wouldn't, though. Well, they would have multiple endings, but not... They wouldn't be timed. It'd be more about what you did. And they'd always have the tradition of, there's another castle! Sorry, but Dracula's in another castle. Man, it's giving me a lot of missile tanks. Oh my god, I'm accidentally activating Spider Ball and I hate it. I can't blow that up, nice. No wall jumping in this game. That was introduced in Super Metroid. Ow. I just bounced off that guy. It's me, a Samus.
It's me, Samio.
Yep. Did I just like get hit in mid-air and then jump again? Oh, that's interesting.
Get hit.
I'm sure speedrunners use that. Potentially. Because I'm in speedrun Metroid 2. I'm not sure if the original Metroids get much love in speedrunning. In fact, mainly like Super Metroid and Dread are the main speedrunning games. With a little bit of Zermish and Fusion. But definitely Super Metroid. Super Metroid is like, I feel like one of the best speedrun games. My top 3 speedrun games would be like Super Metroid, Mario 64. I don't know what next. Like Minecraft. They're like the top 3 speedrunning games. Oh, I watch many Minecraft speedruns. But I do know it's a very popular speedrun game. At least ever since Dream speedran it once. Or twice. Or 17 times. I should really use the D-pad instead of the analog stick. Do you prefer to call it an analog stick or a joystick?
Analog stick. To me, a joystick is something you can grab onto, like the old Atari 2600 controls or
like
an
an
arcade cabinet.
machine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a joystick to me. I'm not saying I won't slip up and call it a joystick, but it's analog sticks, because they were really introduced to me with the PlayStation controllers, and that's what they were called at the time. Like I say, to me, the joystick goes back to the Atari 2600, where you grip your whole hand around it. And even the slightly smaller versions that are on arcade machines, or like on the NES Advantage.
Yeah. I wouldn't disagree with that. Is there anything over here? No. There's nothing over here, like there's an aim tool. Over there, I think, is where my bomb jumping tutorial was. There you can see an aim tool episode 2. So we finally reached episode 2 of aim tool. Which is up today. Yeah, it is up now. I said it was up now earlier, but I'm not sure if it's actually up now because it went up at 11.
Yeah.
So it may not have been up then, but it is definitely up now. Oh, look at these jumps.
You the man.
I love jumping.
Jumpy jump, 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 jump. Jumpy jump, jump, jump.
Okay, these guys
jump,
exist
jump.
in... Oh, God, what? What? Sorry? Pardon? What was that? Huh? Did that hurt me at all, or? Okay. That's certainly odd. Oh, come on. Come on, bro, please. Blah. Am I, like, clipping myself into the floor or something? Blah.
What have you done, Gabba?
Am I just stuck here? Can I not get out at all? If I activate Spider Ball.
Is there a rewind function on here? Okay.
There is. Okay, warning. Don't jump on these guys and go into the sand with them. It might get soft locked. Potentially. Can't break this sand. I can. Interesting. I didn't think the sand would actually be breakable. I figured that was just that texture. Can you break any inside? Interesting. Oh. Oh, he's not looking. We have found a wild Metroid. Let's fucking kill it. Let me get a bit closer then. It actually did get hurt by that, which is interesting. Oh my god, it'd be really nice if I was able to aim diagonally. Unfortunately, that was introduced in Super Metroid. It was a great game. Love it.
Thank you for watching. Now we invite you to do all that good stuff. Comment, subscribe, like. Just letting you know, not trying to be rude. I don't have to tell you how to YouTube. But please tune in for the next show. We'll be back with more Vidiocy before you know. For Maddie and Dylan, etc. et al. We will Vidiocy you. Peace out, y'all.